Hey, fourth grade mathers, this is an excellent page to start out with for this packet because it's a review page to help us know that we are understanding everything that we have been going over lately, okay? Look at page 193. I'm not going to do number 1 with you guys. I feel like you guys are doing really well finding your common denominators, hopefully, right? Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Now look at number 2, letter A. Remember what we're doing. We are multiplying. Multiplying is about the easiest thing for fractions that we do, but it's still important to make sure you're doing the right form. Go ahead and try this one by yourself, and then we'll check that you did it right. Okay, what'd you get for your answer, Keanu? Hopefully you got 25 over 42, right? Okay? Because it's 5 times 5 is 25 and 6 times 7 is 42. That's a big one, but can we reduce that? We honestly cannot. Okay, that is your answer. So now you know how to get the other ones. I will give you a hint. On letter C, you reduce. That's the only one, but on letter C, you do reduce. Okay? Look at number 3, letter A. Abraham reached the century mark where Isaac was born. When Isaac was born, the century mark. What's a century? A century is 100, okay? Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. Anybody know what a score is? A score is 20. So if he's 80, how much is that? 4 times 20 is what? 80 and 6 years? He's 86, okay? So he was 100 when Isaac was born, 86 when Ishmael was born. So look what the question is. How many years passed between the birth of the two sons? So what do you think you do? Add or subtract? Well, only one answer is going to have sentido. So you guys decide if you add or subtract the 186. Okay? Look at letter B. Battle Creek, Michigan produces more breakfast cereals than any other city. If a box of cereal costs $4, how many boxes can be bought for $36? Okay? Again, only one answer is going to have sentido if you multiply or divide. You have $4 for every box and you have $36. How many boxes can you buy? Look at letter C. In 1620, the Pilgrims sailed in the Mayflower across the Atlantic Ocean in 65 days. In 1952, a reproduction of the Mayflower called the Mayflower II completed the trip in 11 fewer days. So 11 less days. How many days did it take the Mayflower II to sail across the Atlantic? Well, fewer and less means what? I can't tell you, but I know that you know. Okay, look at number 4. You guys know how to do number 4, but you have to be very careful with letter F. It says $10 minus 25 cents. So you need to write it like this. You have to write it like this. Number 4, letter F, $10 minus 25 cents. You have to write it like that, you guys. If you write it any other way, it has no sentido. Same thing with letter G. Make sure you write it $20 minus $1.16. Okay, 5th graders are learning a lot about that, making sure you have your centavos there. But in this book, I just want to make sure you know it like that. Number 5, I've told you all year, remember that there are 2 passos in average. What are they? Add and divide. Okay? Add and divide. We're not going to do number 6 today. Don't do number 6. On number 7, just to make sure that you remember. Just make sure you remember what you're doing here when you reduce. You have to decide what number can you divide by. What number can you divide by? Okay? All of those can be reduced. And number 9, make sure that you understand what letter A is asking you. X, 1, 2, 3. What is that number right there, Salma? 23, right? Okay? It says multiply the value of each Roman numeral by 12. You can't just write 23. Now you have to multiply 23 times 12. Okay, that's what you do for letter A, B, and C. That's it for today, guys. Then we're going to get into some new stuff starting tomorrow. Okay, bye.